Picture this, a warrior so strong, so legendary, that entire armies feared his name. A man chosen by God, blessed with supernatural strength. But what took him down? Not swords. Not soldiers. Not even a mighty beast. Nope. It was love. Or at least, what he thought was love. This is the story of Samson and Delilah, and trust me, there's a lot we can learn from it. Alright, let's rewind. Samson wasn't just any man. He was set apart from birth, a Nazirite dedicated to God. And with that came some rules: no cutting his hair, no drinking wine, and no touching anything dead. But Samson? He had a bit of a rebellious streak. He was strong, sure, but disciplined. That was another story. Enter Delilah. Now, Delilah wasn't just some random woman. She was chosen, specifically recruited, to be Samson's downfall. The Philistine ruler saw an opportunity. They knew Samson had a weakness, and it wasn't his hair. It was his heart. The guy just couldn't resist a beautiful woman, and they were betting on that. So, Delilah works her magic. She flatters him, she sweet-talks him, she plays the role of the devoted lover. And then, boom, she starts asking, "Samson, what's the secret to your strength?" Now, at first, Samson plays it smart. He lies. He gives her fake answers, and when the Philistines try to capture him, he breaks free every time. But here's where it gets messy. Delilah isn't giving up. She's persistent. She nags him, pleads with him, and plays the ultimate guilt card: "If you really loved me, you tell me." And eventually, Samson cracks. He spills everything. His hair isn't just hair, it's the symbol of his covenant with God. Cut it, and his strength is gone. That's all Delilah needed. The next thing Samson knows, he's waking up bald, weak, and surrounded by Philistine soldiers. They gouge out his eyes and throw him in prison. Just like that, the strongest man in Israel becomes powerless. So, what's the takeaway? A lot, actually. First, never mistake desire for love. Samson thought Delilah cared about him. But real love isn't manipulation. Real love doesn't push you to betray your values, your faith, or your purpose. If someone in your life is asking you to compromise who you are for their benefit, take a step back. That's not love. That's a trap. Second, your weakness will always be exploited if you don't control it. Samson's weakness wasn't just women. It was his lack of self-discipline. He ignored warning signs. He played with fire. And eventually, he got burned. We all have weaknesses, but if we don't acknowledge them, someone or something will use them against us. Third, God's grace is bigger than our failures. The story doesn't end with Samson in chains. In his final moments, he prays, "Lord, remember me." And God does. Even after everything, God restores his strength for one last act of justice. It's a reminder that even when we mess up, big time, God isn't done with us. There's always a way back. So, what's your takeaway from Samson's story? Are there Delilahs in your life, people or habits that are slowly stealing your strength? Are you ignoring red flags because you're blinded by what feels good in the moment? Or maybe you've fallen, and you're wondering if you can ever get back up. Here's the good news: you can. Strength isn't just about muscles. It's about wisdom. It's about knowing when to walk away. And most of all, it's about trusting God more than your own desires. Because when you do, that's when you're truly unstoppable. If you got value from this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what's your biggest lesson from Samson's story? See you in the next one.